Network Special Episode
こんなこといいなできたらいいなあんな夢こんな夢いっぱいあるけどみんな叶えてくれる不思議なボッケで叶えてくれる
Hey guys, do you know how to do your science homework? I don't know what biodiversity is.
Biodiversity is a variety of life on Earth at its all levels, from genes to ecosystem, and encompasses ecosystem functions. It reflects the variety of all life on Earth, from thousands of work habitats, millions of species, to billions of individual and characteristics they have.
Oh, as we are doing about our country, Vietnamese biodiversity may be diverse, right?
Yeah, there is a diverse range of natural ecosystems, such as 8 types of forest ecosystem. We can easily see the evergreen close tropical humid forest, evergreen broadleaf forest on limestone, coniferous forest, and mangrove forest. Apart from 8 types of forest ecosystem, scientists have classified 14 types of forest vegetation based on the ecological factors. In addition to forest ecosystem, other typical ecosystems are grassland, inland wetland, dune, intertidal mudflat, estuaries, seagrass bed, coral reef, and deep sea area. Because of natural conditions, ecosystems and species in Vietnam are small and very vulnerable.
Vietnamese old-growth forests contain ancient ecosystems with the richest biodiversity. It is the habitat of many species of plants, animals, and microorganisms. However, overexploitation and natural disasters are killing these forests. Forest fire forces animals to leave with nowhere to go, or they may even die in the fire with the rest of the forest. In 2002, U Minh Thuận Forest was burnt for about 4,000 hectares and about 300 hectares for U Minh Hạ Forest. At least 25 species in a total of 32 species living in U Minh Forest were affected. Some species may not even be seen in this area anymore, such as large flying fox, hairy-nosed otter, and many more.
Not only the forest, but the current water quality in Vietnam also have lowered. The coastal estuary farming area destroy waste and rancid food, causing environmental pollution. Many environmental components are degraded. Pollution from various untreated waste discharged into the environment may cause death, reduce the number of individuals, and destroy habitats of wild species. Destructive fishing techniques, such as using explosive, poison, and electric shocks, are uncontrolled in both inland waters and the sea, posing a serious threat to natural ecosystems with high biodiversity in Vietnam.
Not only those.
Oh, hi, Doremi.
Hey guys! But do you know that climate change is happening worldwide? With rising temperatures and sea levels leading to natural disasters and extreme weather factors. Additionally, the demand for animal items as panacea is deep-rooted. There are rhino horns, tiger bones, bear bile, elephant ivory, and the people. They are willing to pay any price for the products. On average, 1,743 endangered animal individuals are caught every year. And you know what? The most serious case is the last individual of Javan rhinoceros was killed in Cát Tin, Vietnam.
How terrible is this? I wonder if the government has done anything to prevent the loss.
Definitely. Many actions from our government have been taken to improve the biology loss in Vietnam, such as identifying critical ecosystems, preparing plans for expanding the system of protected areas, strengthening protection activities in primary forests, ensuring the primary forest remains at 0.57 million hectares and creating laws to prevent deforestation. We also limit overexploitation and take measures to eliminate destructive fishing and harvesting. Many awareness programs for stopping the consumption of wildlife products nationwide have been running through years. Noticeably, the forest cover rate significantly rose to 42.1% in 2020 from 28.2% in 1995. So, our government has been taking a lot of action to conserve biodiversity. But is that enough?
Of course not. Our country still has many shortcomings in technology and knowledge, so it will never be useless to care or cooperate with individuals and organizations from abroad.
We
Believe Vietnamese government should both run domestic projects and contribute to biodiversity protection projects in other countries.
First of all, environmental issues in one country can affect other parts of the world because we live on the same earth and use rare resources such as air and water. Issues can move across countries. For example, research firms can fly from Vietnam to another country and vice versa, same as craft flowing through the ocean. One country's pollution can quickly become another country's environmental and economic crisis.
May in 2019, unannounced dam discharge created a flood in the Kalong River, flowing from China into Quảng Ninh province, swept away a 21-year-old man while he was rowing a boat on the river. The flooding also destroyed dozens of cargo boats, submerged many streets, and hundreds of houses were under 30 to 50 centimeters of water in Móng Cái town. In October of 2015, about 40% to 50% of pollutants from emission sources of the southern and the southwestern province of China followed the northeast monsoon, blowing from China into northern Vietnam. Bordering provinces such as Quảng Ninh and Lạng Sơn were seriously affected by polluted fog because of high concentration of carbon oxide, sulfur dioxide, and nitrogen dioxide gases.
Secondly, we can reach the advanced of developed nations through collaboration in areas such as machinery and project management. From there, we may choose the information that is most appropriate to our nation. From 2015 to 2018, GIZ organization, German Corporation for International Cooperation, GmbH, ran the program that aimed to establish the necessary conditions for conservation and sustainable use of biodiversity and forest ecosystem service in Vietnam. The organization successfully enhanced biodiversity conservation, used SMART, the spatial monitoring and supporting tool to support forest patrol and protection and effective forest management. They also successfully approach forest management and sustainable finance of special use and protection forests at the national level.
Through joining biodiversity projects of other countries, Vietnam government can build international relationships which allow nations to cooperate with one another, share resources and information to face global issues that go beyond any countries or regions like environment. Also, we can have further collaboration in terms of travel, cultures, business, and so on. So, not just helping to conserve biodiversity, good diplomatic relations with other countries is the key to prosperity of each nation, including Vietnam. I remember Vietnam has collabed with many organizations.
Yeah, WWF is one of those. WWF is known as the Worldwide Fund for Nature. is one of the world's largest non-governmental organizations for the protection of nature, with the aim to conserve the world's biodiversity, ensure the use of renewable natural resources is maintained, and, last but not least, promote the reduction of environmental pollution and wasteful consumption. Did you know that in 1985, Vietnam started to cooperate with WWF, and we have been working on several projects that contribute to the biodiversity conservation in our country?
Can you name some?
Sure. Through years, WWF has helped us on some certain projects like building community without plastic waste, recovery lightweight soil, conservation of wetland land in Tràm Chim, recovery supply forest in Thừa Thiên Huế.
Apart from GIZ and WWF, I think Vietnam can work with several other international organizations such as Oceana. It solely focuses on oceans, dedicated to achieving measurable change by conducting specific science-based policy campaigns. Since Vietnam has not been one of Oceana partners, Vietnam government still can contribute to projects in Philippines. In the Philippines, Oceana promotes national policies that protect the Philippines' vast marine resources. They use the law to ensure both fish and fishers to receive the protection they deserve. Oceana will offer technical expertise to aid the government in its goal of establishing sustainable catch limits, reducing discards, and protecting spawning habitat. They also plan to carry out scientific expeditions to educate the public about the importance of healthy oceans and the role they play in the economy of the Philippines by providing food and jobs. If Vietnam government help Oceania and Philippines along the way, we can learn and have great relationships with both to protect the ocean between Vietnam and Philippines.
What about the Natural Conservancy? The Natural Conservancy is a global environmental non-profit organization from the US, aiming to create a world where people and nature can thrive. Its mission is to conserve the lands and waters on which all life depends. To achieve this, we must boldly address the biodiversity and climate risks over the next decade. In Australia, Natural Conservancy restored the forgotten shellfish reef of the shortened sea scraps, developed an urban forest strategy for Australia's second biggest city, Melbourne, found better ways to ensure fresh water for wastelands and agriculture. It would be a wonderful opportunity for Vietnam government to have a chance to join and learn from this incredible project.
Do you know Mr. Beast, an incredibly famous YouTuber with 93 million subscribers? Co-op with Mark Rober, also a famous YouTuber with 71 million subscribers, allowed to rotate Team Trees and Team Seas. For Team Trees, $1 donors equal 1 tree planted with the redraw of over 23 million trees planted.
Today, we will be planting 20 million trees. And we put them in the hole. Now we need mulch. Put the mulch around the tree and we hydrate it. And there we go.
And Team says $1 donors equal 1 pound of trash of the ocean with the redraw of over 32 million pounds of garbage left in the oceans.
Oh, so he will be able to assist Vietnam in implementing environmental programs similar to Team Trees and Team Seas.
How can you all know about this?
Ha! Secret! Ha!
Then, I will use this truth though to reveal the secret.
Wow, you guys search on YouTube and website?
Yeah, and read from report too. I have many reports in my computer. I once saw the advertisement of the Natural Conservancy on Facebook, and then I found a website.
Hey, why don't we travel back to centuries and watch the nature?
Let's go!
Stop sich das